It's never too late to work on your self-confidence. I definitely was not always this confident person, but I worked on it and this is what I did. So number one, I spent way more time with myself to understand who I am when nobody else is around. Who are you when there's nobody else around to make you feel less than? Who are you when there's nobody to compare yourself to? Who are you when there's nobody to influence what you think, what you like, what you don't like? The only way to really get these answers is to spend more time with yourself and look within. Number two, for a period of time, I did completely the opposite of what people told me to do or advised me to do. When you grow up a people pleaser, it's easy to lose yourself and lose complete confidence in yourself. You don't believe or trust your own decisions. You only believe something's a good idea if somebody tells you it's a good idea. And that completely destroys your confidence. So I literally did whatever the hell I thought was right. And if I had consequences to deal with, I'll deal with them and learn from them. That was building my character and making my life mine again. Number three, I stopped taking things so personally. The sooner you realize that the way people treat you is a reflection of themselves and not you, your confidence will soar. People are literally walking projections, and projections aren't always negative. They can be positive as well. But unfortunately, the negative does exist and people will project the negative feelings they feel about themselves onto you. Number four is always look put together. Whenever I look good, I feel so good. This doesn't mean wearing makeup, by the way. It just means looking presentable. I don't actually even wear makeup on a day-to-day. Just invest in a good skincare routine. A little beauty grooming here and there, like getting your hair done, getting your eyebrows done, good diet, good exercise. Think about it like this. If you're in a relationship and your partner was looking after you so well, how would you feel? You'd feel amazing, wouldn't you? Well, to nurture the relationship with yourself, make sure you're looking after yourself as well. And lastly, understand that there is no other option. You can stay being insecure, stay lowering yourself, not believe in yourself, which ultimately will limit you in every aspect of your life. Or you can work on being confident in who you are, start learning to love yourself, and grab every opportunity that comes to you because you know you deserve it. The choice is all yours, darling.
Welcome back to Pretty Girl Rich Era, the space where we glow up mentally, physically, and emotionally. In today's video, I'm sharing a powerful compilation on how to build your confidence. If you've been struggling with self-doubt or playing small, this is your sign to shift into your bold, beautiful, unstoppable self. Let's get into it.
Tip number 2 for building that strong foundation for inner confidence, you need to get to know yourself really well. The reason that confidence is internal and not external is because you have to believe in yourself because no one else will, which is usually why you see people who start with nothing and become really successful. They always talk about the beginning that they believed in themselves and no one else did. But the reason that they were able to believe in themselves and no one else did is because they really took time to know themselves, or they were born with the innate knowing of themselves. With social media, you have so many inputs, you have so many thoughts, so many opinions just being cast upon you. And if you don't take time to sit in silence, think about the things that you really like, think about the things that you're really good at, think about the things that you really enjoy doing and what your strengths are, then you will never understand yourself. That way you'll never have a footing to be confident in anything that you do. I gave some tips already on how to get to know yourself, but getting to know yourself and understanding why you do the things that you do, understanding what you're really good at, that is a way to build strong inner confidence because you know yourself, you know your capabilities, and other people don't. So you don't rely on them knowing you in order to feel confident in what you're doing or how you present yourself.
You can literally get anything you want in this life if you can learn to master communication. I listened to all 2.5 hours of this podcast. You don't have to. This is attorney Jefferson Fisher, also known as the speaking coach. Here's everything you need to know. 1, learn to pause and breathe when someone is asking you something. So instead of, how was your day? Oh, it was really good. How was your day? It's, how was your day? It was really, really good, actually. I had a great day. How was your day? It shows that you're actually listening to what's being asked of you and you're really present. Train yourself to communicate in this space of pausing and really listening instead of going on autopilot. Whatever you say next, the other person is going to be much more interested in. 2, people with low self-esteem start sentences with, hey, so say things with confidence and say things that are going to push the conversation forward. So instead of, hey, do you think you have time to help me with this? It's, do you think you can help me with this? You don't get confident in your communication before you start communicating. Confidence is as assertive does. When you force yourself to use your assertive voice and take out all those filler nervous words, then you're going to gain confidence. 3, people that are the least connected are the ones that feel like they always have to put their 2 cents in. These are the same kind of people that love to name drop. Insecurity is loud, confidence is quiet. 4, the more concise you can be, the better. Every single time. This is a trait of super successful people. They're not sending super formalized, wordy, laboriously written emails. Short and to the point, like text messages. messages. 5, if you're ever in a disagreement with someone, always come at it from a place of trying to connect with them instead of trying to prove your point. Some of the best things you could say to someone are things like, you can absolutely disagree with me. I am not trying to change your mind. Something I personally say is, this is just my opinion and my advice. You can do whatever you want with it. I'm not pushing anything on you. Go to part 2 if you want to hear the rest.
Here's how you are going to become the baddest, most confident version of yourself to the point where only God himself can break you. Let's get into it. Number 1, the most powerful lesson I've ever learned in my life is from somebody who told me, if you want something, move like you already have it. The way I ran with this, I was telling people I was rich when I only had $3,000 in my bank account, posting on social media like I had 86 million followers when I had like 13, portraying that I was living my best life online in conversations when I was the most broken I'd ever been in my life. But it manifests itself. So if you want to be confident, you want to be proud of yourself, start moving like you already are. Talk yourself up. Get ready before leaving the house. Show up to places you don't feel welcome. Walk into a room commanding energy with your head high, your shoulders up. Make eye contact. Talk to everyone. Introduce yourself to the hottest guy in the room. Infiltrate conversations even though you feel uncomfortable doing so. Start a conversation with the most intimidating RBF face girl in the room. Start moving with that energy like you are that bitch. Number 2, some people call this delusion, I call it manifestation, but if you think, feel, and say something out loud, it will come true. So I want you to start by saying daily affirmations every morning in the mirror out loud. Here's some I found on Google. I'm going to show all of them. I want you to screenshot and only take some of them. I think there's like 35 or something here. You're not going to say 35 sentences every single morning, but take the ones that you resonate with or don't resonate with, because those are the things you need to work on, and make your own little list. And here's my daily affirmations, because I know someone's going to ask. They're not all about confidence, but some of them play into that. We'll talk about it in a second. This may seem silly. You may not believe in it, but please just trust me and try it. I promise you, the things that you say, you start to think and feel, and those things start to manifest in your real life. When someone puts me down or discredits what I'm doing, it does not faze me, because I know I'm on the right path in life and no one can take this from me. That's one of my daily affirmations. When it comes time to make a big decision, I no longer stress about that decision or wonder if I'm making the wrong decision, because I trust my intuition and I allow it to guide me. It's another one of mine. When I have a bad day or something goes extremely wrong in my life, everything is unfolding perfectly according to the divine plan of my higher self. When people treat me poorly, I release all that is not in alignment with my higher self, and I surround myself with people who support my growth. You will start to notice that when these things happen in your day-to-day life, they don't shake or break you. I hear these phrases in my head, I feel them, I believe them, and I carry on. It's like that purple shirt theory. If somebody were to come up to me on the street and say, I hate that ugly purple shirt that you're wearing, is that gonna bother me? No, because I know my shirt's green, my shirt's not ugly, and I don't care. So when people tell me I'm ugly on the internet, it doesn't bother me, because I know I'm beautiful. When you know who you are and you feel a certain way about yourself, nothing and no one can break you. Moving on to number 3. You need to be taking care of yourself like you're royalty. Exercise, get your steps in, eat clean, take your vitamins, develop a skincare routine, keep your hands, feet, and hair groomed, floss twice a day, whiten your teeth, get ready even when you're not leaving the house. Wear jewelry. When you look good, you feel good. If you always look the best version of yourself, you will always feel the best version of yourself. Number 4, and the most important, mind your business. You are going to elevate yourself so high that everything is beneath you. You are not chasing, you are not bickering, you are not looking through his followers. And this is where the daily affirmations come in, because this is one of mine. All that is good finds me. Therefore, you are going to stay in your lane and focus only on things that elevate you. So your friend calls you the morning after a party you didn't go to and says that your ex-best friend had a lot of shit to say about you. Oh, that's sad. I hope she can move on someday. But did you end up talking to that guy you wanted to? You don't give a shit what that girl said, because it doesn't affect you. And the drama is beneath you. So when situations like this come up and you're tempted to know what she said or check his following or double text him, you are going to stop yourself and think, what value is this providing me? If it's not elevating you, it's beneath you. And we're simply not engaging. Do not let anyone or anything bring you down to a negative place. Protect your peace and stay in your aura. So I want you to try some of this and come back and let me know how you feel. Love you guys. Bye.
Before we continue on to the rest of the video, I have a few tips to share myself. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build by keeping promises to yourself. I can really go on and on about this. It's like the more you accomplish what you said you were going to accomplish, or the more, like, even if you work towards it and you don't accomplish it, you still building confidence, because maybe you decide to go a different route, but the fact that you kept working towards the first thing you were thinking about doing, and you figured out that wasn't for you and you need to go a different way, you would have never went that different way if you didn't work towards the first thing. So you definitely have to build it by keeping your promises to yourself. Number 2, stop waiting to feel ready. Confidence comes from doing it before you feel fully prepared. And I can honestly say this, it goes along with number 1, because that's the only way you can keep promises to yourself, if you just start doing the stuff. because you're never going to feel 100% ready. So you just have to do what you can right where you're at. And number 3, I have your mindset is your foundation. Speak life over yourself even when you don't feel it yet. This is a big one as well. I think all of these are going to be big ones. Just listen to all of them. Take notes. Number 4, confidence grows every time you show up for yourself, especially on the days you don't want to. And number 5, comparison kills confidence. Stay in your lane and water your grass. I cannot stress this enough. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing. Just stick to what you're doing. And before you know it, when you look up, you're going to be where you want to be. And you've enjoyed that process.
Confident women move differently, and if you want to embody that, start doing these 5 things. Number 1, stop over explaining yourself. Confident women don't ramble. They say what they mean, get to the point, and move on. Number 2, make people wait for your response. The next time someone asks you a question, pause before answering. Confident women take their time and answer with certainty. Number 3, and my all-time favorite, take up space. Confident women don't make themselves smaller to make other people feel adequate. No, ma'am. I'm gonna need you to stand tall, put them shoulders back, and own the room like you were supposed to be there, because you are. Number 4, never match insecurity. If someone doubts you, let them. If they don't see your value, that's fine. Never beg to be understood. Last but not least, act like everything you desire is already yours. Confidence isn't hoping, it's knowing. Move like the version of you who already has the life, the opportunities, and the treatment that you deserve. Which one of these tips are you going to start practicing today? And if you're already practicing them, drop an orange heart in the comments.
There's no real nice way for me to say this, so I'm gonna just shoot it straight and hope it sticks. You feel me? This is just my opinion. Don't get your panties in a bunch, but I feel like on TikTok, there's a lot of foo-foo ass shit about confidence. As a woman that struggled with insecurity her whole fucking life and is no longer insecure, I have realized that confidence is a state of mind. Okay? Confidence is not attained, it is rented, baby, and rent is due every fucking day. If you want to keep it, you gotta pay up. I've got 5 random fucking tips that have really helped me become truly fucking confident. I'm not gonna tell you to practice self-love. Get the fuck out of here. Number 1, you're gonna sit up straight and you're gonna have good posture. It's good for your body, it's good for your spine, and you're going to be attentive. I promise you, nobody wants to see you hunched over. Nobody wants to see you sitting like this. Nobody wants to see you sitting like this. When we're timid and shy, we close up our body, and it's very fucking obvious that you're being insecure. Woo! Number 2, this one is my favorite because nobody fucking understands me when I say this. Wear clothes that you like, not what everybody else is wearing, not what any other bitch is wearing, not what you think you should wear to dinner, to a concert, on a date. I don't give a fuck. This is the outfit I wore to Travis Scott. Sweats, a cute tank, threw on a vest, put on some jewelry, and I was that bitch. Give me some J's, give me some sneakers. In my most confident self, I do my best work, I have the best conversations, and I flow the best when I am comfortable. Which leads me to my next one. Just put on jewelry, even if you're not wearing makeup. On days where I'm not wearing makeup and I throw my hair in a bun, I still put on earrings and perfume, baby, because even if you don't feel like your best self, you will as soon as you spray that shit on you. Start forming the okay and mentality. Anytime anybody says something that may get you in your head and make you not feel confident, okay, and if I don't give a fuck about your opinion, anything you say will kind of go through one ear and out the other. If you're not living the life that I want, then I literally don't give a fuck about what you have to say. It's okay and forever. Give compliments generously. You feel me? As much as you may get compliments, give them out too. We're gonna tell people that they look like bad bitches. We're gonna tell people that they have a great smile. We're gonna tell people, hey, you have a really great personality. I really fuck with you. And there's something about giving a compliment to somebody that really just makes me feel like, ooh, you know, like, it's a good day. It's a good day, baby. I look good. I feel good. And I just gave somebody a compliment. Oh, fuck. Stretch. Stretch your body. Put your hands to the ceiling. Pull your legs out from underneath you. I don't care what kind of stretch it is. Stretch your body. Some of us don't exercise, and by some of us, I mean me. So we stretch. Last but certainly not least, disconnect from social media often. I'm not comparing myself to no bitch I see on the internet. We're the best of the best, baby, and that's the mentality that you gotta have. 100,000% stand by the fact that when we feel our most confident and our best self, we do the best in our life. Life is just better when you are fucking confident. Nobody can take that from you, but it is a mentality, and you gotta work at it every single day, because some days you may not feel your best, but we're gonna show up and show out the best that we can.
So I was scrolling on X the other day, and I saw a tweet that like really stood out to me. A lady asked, women with high self-esteem, how did you get it and how did you maintain it? And as somebody who, my confidence level was really through the roof, y'all. Like, it's nobody that can't tell me I'm not who I think I am, honestly. Like, I'm that girl. I wanted to just share my tips on how I was able to reach this point and how you can reach this point as well. So I'm going to tell you how to get a high self-esteem and how to maintain it. So you have to identify what makes you think less than of yourself. Like, what's giving you insecurities? What's making you feel like you're not who you think you are? And 10 times out of 10, it's always something to do with another person. It's always you comparing yourself to another person, or maybe it's just something that somebody said to you that stuck with you, or it just made you realize, certain insecurities you might have not realized before. And that goes into my first point on building confidence, and that's to not take anything personal. So one of my favorite books ever is The 4 Agreements, and the second agreement in that book is to never take anything personal. And I know when people hear that, you normally think of like the bad things that somebody might say, but it's the good things as well. So even the compliments and the admiration that you might get from a person, don't even take that personal either. And I'm gonna tell you why, right? So let's just say that your man, every single day he tells you that you're beautiful, you look good, and you smell good. If one day he wakes up and he don't tell you that, you're going to take it personally. That one day that he might not get around to complimenting you, you get in your head and you start to question yourself. Now you're wondering, why didn't he tell me I'm pretty today? Was I not good enough today? Was my perfume not hitting today? Does my hair look nice? Is my skin clean? You get where I'm going with this? You start to program your self-worth based off of how another person feels about you. Yes, we're human. We like our ego stroked, and we like compliments, and we like people to tell us, good things about ourselves. But at the end of the day, you cannot take those things personally. If somebody tell me I look nice, it's like, y'all already know that. And if you tell me I don't look nice, well, okay, that's your opinion. And that's just that. The second way I feel like I was able to build confidence is just by spending a lot of time by myself. And I know that sounds like so just like cliche, but y'all, seriously, you really don't know yourself until you spend a lot of time by yourself. And I mean a lot of time. Your darkest moments by yourself, like not calling on anybody else, just getting through stuff, just learning how you handle stuff, just learning your dislikes, learning your likes, learning what makes you feel good without anybody else around. Spending time alone teaches you how to treat yourself. And that just honestly is a domino effect to the way that everybody else will treat you later down in life. It wasn't until I went into a season of isolation where I realized, like, dang, I really love self-care. I love doing my skincare. I love romanticizing my life. I love going to the gym. I love just doing all of these self-improvement things that just makes me feel better. And because I learned that about myself, I know to do more of that. And it just honestly just builds my confidence level up because I'm doing more things that I like, and I'm just learning how to fall in love more with myself each and every day. Now, on this third thing, I feel like I didn't initially realize that it helped build my confidence until I really sat and I thought about it. Keeping promises to yourself, it honestly just makes you feel like you're that. So, like, you will feel so good about yourself when you stand on everything that you say and you do all of those things that you say you're going to do. I feel 10 times better about myself when I check off my to-do list. I feel 10 times better about myself when I accomplish goals. Being disciplined and being focused and just being able to accomplish these things just makes me fall so much more in love with myself. It really just gives me instant gratification. Like, in the world where so many people might let you down, it's so important not to let yourself down. And it's so important to show yourself and prove to yourself that you got you always. I feel like everybody says it, like, at the end of the day, I got me, but who really got them? Like, really think about that. Who really shows up for themselves? They don't. It's so many people that prioritize clubbing and drinking over the gym. It's so many people who say they're going to do certain things and just never do it. So you have to be the one to prove to yourself that you got you. Then the last thing, and then I'm all done with this, is you got to be a little delulu, girl. Like, you really got to just act like you that. Like, that takes you so far when you just wake up and you just tell yourself, like, I'm that girl. Whether you believe it or not, I feel like eventually, if you keep doing it, you will believe it. And I feel like that's what I did. Like, every single morning I look in the mirror and I say affirmations. And I might be saying affirmations that I'm super unsure of. Sometimes I don't know how the stuff that I'm saying is going to happen, is going to come true. But because I keep telling it to myself, it's so crazy just watching it all play out and just watching it all manifest. And so the same way that you might say money affirmations, say self-love affirmations. Tell yourself that you're that girl. Tell yourself that you're worthy of everything that your little heart desires. Tell yourself that anything that you want, you're going to get. And I feel like eventually it just comes true. Like, you got to fake it till you make it. And that's really just the reality of it. We live on social media where everything is like a highlight reel, and it's so easy to compare yourself to other people out there. So you really just got to keep telling yourself that no matter what you see, you're that girl. And that's just that. Every girl should feel like they're that, no matter what. So these are just 4 tips that help me to build my confidence, and I hope that these help you as well. If you like content like this, make sure that you guys follow me. But until next time.
You'll be much more comfortable being bold in your life once you realize how short-term people's memories are. Like, if you do everything in your life and you're so embarrassed of what people are going to think about you, just realize you're not that important. They are not going to remember you every single day and just constantly think about you or something you've done. Like, how often do you think about when Beyonce fell down them stairs? Exactly. You probably haven't thought about that in a good minute. If you have, you're actually funny. But other than that, you probably haven't thought about it. I'm sure that was an insanely embarrassing moment. That was all over every single platform at the time. Do you think she still thinks about that? I hope not. Sis got much bigger things going on. But once you just realize that, like, even if it seems so major in your life at that moment, people are gonna forget. It's really not that deep. Like, many things in life are just not that deep. And once you process that a lot of people are not constantly thinking about you or over analyzing you or anything like that, you'll feel so much more confident to, be able to go introduce yourself to people, to go walk into new spaces that you've never been in before, go to places by yourself. Like, just take bigger leaps in life when you're not afraid of embarrassing yourself. Because, baby, I promise, they ain't even gonna remember it. Live your life and live a good one, okay?
You are way too beautiful to care about what people think about you. You have to unlock the most confident version of yourself. And I'm about to give y'all the key to confidence and give you 5 things. Not cutting me off. 5 things that you need to know in order to become the most confident version of yourself. Okay, starting off strong at number 1, you have to develop an okay and mindset, and that's literally gonna change your life. People's opinion about you does not matter at all. And let's say somebody does fix their mouth to come up to you with an opinion of something that they think about your looks, the way that you are, whatever. You need to tell them with your chest, yes, and okay, and like, okay, and what now? Like, let's say somebody comes up to you, right? Actually, I'm gonna give you an example. For example, I'm tall, right? I used to be so severely insecure about my height that I used to never even put on a shoe if it had a little bit of a heel on it, right? Bro, let's say now I wear heels all the time, and let's say somebody came up to me and was like, you're so big, like, you look crazy being so tall and still wearing heels. I'm gonna look at them dead in their face and be like, okay, and like, thank you for your opinion, but and what now? Like, and what? Who cares? Like, okay, and like, it does not matter. It literally does not matter. They say that to you, or even if you have something negative to say about you, okay, and I'm still the baddest, so I do not care. That's what you have to start telling yourself. And literally any single negative thing that you hear about yourself, be like, okay, and what now? Like, I'm recording in my car. Let's say somebody came up next to me, knocked on my window, and was like, you look crazy recording in your car right now. How dare you do that? I'm gonna be like, okay, and thank you, bye. I'm gonna keep on carrying on though, because period. Okay, number 2 is that your perception is your reality. I feel like this is the biggest one. This basically means that what you think is all that you know, if that makes sense, and all that you're gonna know. Like, let's say somebody came up to me right now and they were like, the sky is literally green, and 5 people behind them, they was like, right, isn't the sky green? And they all were like, yeah, but I know that the sky is blue. They could say that all that they want. I'm gonna still think that the sky is blue, like, because that's all that I know, and that's all that I have to know, because their opinion and their reality doesn't matter. My reality is the only one that matters. So let's say somebody who the whole world thinks is ugly thinks that they're the baddest in the world, then that's true, because that's what you think. That's all that matters. People's opinions of you don't have to matter unless that's what you think about yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, somebody come to me and be like, you're so ugly. I'm just gonna really be like, okay, you sound so dumb. Like, it's not gonna faze me, because I know that that's not true. Like, it doesn't have to faze you either what people think about you, because if you think that you're the most beautiful girl in the world, that is true. That is a fact now to you, just because you think that way and that's your reality. You get what I'm trying to say? Number 3 is you get one life. You literally have one life. I cannot stress this enough. You get one chance at life. You literally get one chance at life. Would you rather, and you're gonna have that same face that you have right now for the rest of your life, the same body that you have right now. It might change and it might look a little different, and you might be able to change it here and there, but regardless, you still have that one body and that one face. You have to live the whole rest of your life with yourself. All these other people whose opinion you're worried about, they're all gonna come and go, but you're born alone and you die alone, literally. I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's true. So you have to start loving yourself now, because what are you gonna do, spend the rest of your life hating yourself? No, eventually you're gonna start loving yourself. So why not just start now? Because why not? Like, literally, why not? Confidence is a choice. Like, that brings me actually to point number 4. You might have to lie to yourself. You might have to become a little liar just for a little bit. If you don't feel like you're the most beautiful girl in the world, you have to act like you are and act like you think that you are. Every single time you look in the mirror, never say a negative thing about yourself in the mirror, ever, 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 ever. You have to look in the mirror and literally fake it till you make it. Walk around how you would if you were confident. Start saying things to yourself in the mirror how you would if you were confident. When you look in the mirror, instead of noticing first thing the bad things, as soon as you start to think of a bad thing, switch over immediately to think of 5 good things. Tell yourself, you might even think you sound crazy in the mirror, but be in the mirror like, you're so beautiful, I love you so much, you're so amazing, look at you, you look so good. Like, how you be hyping your friends up, hype yourself up in the mirror. That is so, like, it's so key. And I've seen this girl say the thing about confidence is that nobody knows if it's real or not, and that's so true. Start faking it and it'll become your reality. I promise you, this is literally what I did. Even to this day, I have days where I hate my body. Like, I have days where I hate myself. Everybody does have those days, that's okay. But you'll never catch me, no matter how I feel, saying something bad to myself in the mirror. Like, you have to just only say positive things to yourself in the mirror. Fake it till you make it. Stop telling everybody that you're not confident. No, fake it and it's gonna become real. Just please trust me on this one. Like, it's so key. Like, okay, hold on. Actually, I'm gonna challenge y'all for 7 days. Only say positive things to yourself in the mirror. Every single time you walk past a mirror or walk past a window or whatever, be like, you look so good, like, period. And I'm telling you, it's gonna become your reality. Hype yourself up how you do others and become your own hype man, your own best friend. And it's gonna, I'm telling you, it's gonna change your life. Finally, that brings me to point number 5. Stop caring about what people think about you. Like, people do not care about you as much as you think that they do. Everybody has their own life that they're living. People are not that concerned about what you're doing. Let's say you post something and you've been wondering for months, like, oh my gosh, I don't want to post this because what are people gonna think? I don't want to wear this because what are people gonna think? I don't want to do this job because people are gonna talk about me. Da, 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 da. Nobody is that worried about you. Nobody is. People have their own lives to worry about, and you have to worry about your own life and do the things that make you happy. Pause. Because people don't care. People literally don't care. And if they do care, who cares? Like, you have to live your life for you. When you look back at your life and you're like, oh my gosh, I should have done this, that, and the third, those people whose opinion you were worried about are not going to be there with you. Like, and most of the people who you care about their opinion, you don't even like those people, so who cares? Like, you have to literally stop. You have to just stop. I'm telling you, become the most confident version of yourself. Start doing and living your life for you, because nobody else is gonna live your life for you. Nobody else is gonna love you the way that you can love you. You get what I'm saying? You know everything that you need. You know everything that you love. You know all your favorite things. You know everything that you like to do. Start giving yourself the love that you crave from other people, and I'm telling you, your life is gonna do a 360, like 180, 360, I don't know. But yeah, y'all, just be confident, love yourself. I have so many more tips, and I used to be so severely insecure. I used to not even leave my dorm sometimes because of how insecure I was. And it's hard to admit, but it's okay, because now I'm so confident because I followed these steps. So I'm telling y'all, like, just be confident. Life is too short. Like, live your life, love yourself, and not just for like, oh yeah, I love myself for social media, da, da. Really love yourself like your life depends on it, because baby, it does. And yeah, but I love y'all so much. I hope that y'all have a beautiful day. I hope that this helped somebody, because like I said, y'all are too beautiful to not be confident, okay? So become the most confident version of yourself. I love you so much, and hope you have a good day. Bye.
Y'all want to know how to look confident in public always? I talk about this all the time, so if you ain't new here, you already know what I'm about to say. This? No. This? Absolutely. You see how that instantly changed how I looked? I didn't change my face. I ain't changed nothing. I just changed my posture. Y'all see it? I'm telling y'all, the first thing to me becoming a confident person, because I was not always confident, was changing my posture. I'm not kidding. Once I walked into a building and I was like, I'm here, posture upright, all eyes turning to me because they're not used to that type of confidence walking in the building. I'm telling y'all, they're not used to it. Anywhere you go, you practice posture. It takes a while. I didn't get this overnight, but I would force myself to be upright. It's gonna make such a difference in the grand scheme of things. Right now, it's gonna feel so weird. Also, I always tell people the amount of value you place on yourself is the amount someone else can value you. So if you walk in and you look like you hold yourself to a high standard and you care about yourself, someone else is gonna put you to that exact standard that you look like. Do you know what I mean? So it starts with not being confident, tricking yourself into being confident, and then you'll be confident. All right, good luck.
If this video lit a fire in you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more glow up content. Confidence is built one step at a time, and this era, your era, is all about stepping fully into your power. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, loves.